Hey everybody, how are we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And welcome to MSFITZ'S Urban Camping. We're here on the property and we're gonna go check some stuff out today, aren't we? Mm-hmm. So we're thinking about maybe going to a museum. So hopefully it's open when we get there. It says it is, but it's a San Bernardino County museum. So it's not as big as the LA museum, but there's a lot of stuff in it. I guess just at the turn of the century and how this area got started in agriculture and oranges and whatever else that they did, and the mission here and everything else. Like I said, there's a whole lot of stuff to do here in Southern California, and while we're here, we're going to try to do it. So what we're doing now is trying to figure out which different places to go to. So there is also the famous San Bernardino Mission.
Yes.
And there's a tour there. Riverside County has a museum, and their museum isn't built yet. It's almost finished, it's just not opened yet. And there's a lot of parks and different places to go. So that's what we're here to do. That's what we've been wanting to do, and that's what we usually do. So we're going to try to get back in the mode again and start going and seeing and doing things. So sit back, relax, and we'll be over at the museum in just a few minutes. All right guys, we're in the car, we're ready to leave, and we found out that it's just like around the corner over here, so we're not going very far, so we're not even going to record where we're going. So yeah, next thing you know, we'll be sitting in the car in front of the place and be getting out and going in. How's that? So the San Bernardino County Museum is really centrally located here in San Bernardino County. It's Riverside, Loma Linda, all that area. And look, it's right off the I-10, so that is nice. So easy access to it. This is part of it over here. A little center will tell you about the orange groves and the oranges and the orange industries here. Sunlight seems like it is gonna break in. Here it is, the building, the San Bernardino County Museum. What is that? Cool. It's made out of nuts and bolts or wood? Oh, it's made out of metal, yeah. That's pretty cool, guys. You straighten my shirt, wearing the skirt that my mother gave to you. I come up behind you and kiss on the side of your neck. There's all the different and turn off the lights, the stars in the sky are turning so the sculptures. Jurassic area. Without the word, the feelings unheard can still be just as sincere. But something's not right. Something ain't right. Oh, something ain't right. Something ain't right. All right, so we're going to go on inside and pay our little bit of money and see this museum, see what they have. Here's the prices if you guys need to know the prices. I'm going to pause that and check that out. So it wasn't very expensive. It was like $16 to get in here for us. They give you the app right here. It's on your phone, which is pretty neat. And when you get on your phone, it gives you the tours of the map and information and all that stuff. So it's kind of a self-guided tour, but on your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and set it all up, and we'll check it out. So we went ahead and downloaded the app, which is here, and it gives you what's on the first floor and what's on the second floor. Not a really pretty detailed kind of map. It says the Hall of Earth and Science is here, right? So that's what we're going to get into next, is the Hall of Earth and Science. And then biodiversity is next. I guess it's the upper level. Let's just go in and check this place out and just forget about the app, because it's kind of like silly. We'll go and check out everything, okay? The first part here, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, Continental Fit. So what they're trying to say is, when one continent came off of the other continent because it's separated because of earthquakes and the plates moving, they pretty much look the same on each side. One ripped off from the other. Look at this big hole. It's fun. It's pretty cool. There's the Hawaiian hotspot, or lava flow, where there's a crack in the mantle and it's coming up from the core. And this is the Pacific plate, the Pacific rim that goes all around from, down here in San Bernardino County. And it goes all the way up to North America and all the way to the Pacific. And it goes all the way to Indonesia. And that is where our fault zone is right now. San Andreas fault. Head-on collisions, growing apart, separations of two mountains, splitting, moving. Pretty cool. So these basically are the prehistoric elephants. About millions of years. And they were actually here in the Southwest, the mammoths. They have a good sample of a mammoth behind me. There's a lot of people there. I wonder if that's all real. Look at the big feet on that sucker. That's its mouth. I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know if you can see it, but up there they have the cats looking down from the jump on top. Pretty cool. What do we got over here? Aquatic?
Age of the Fishes.
Age of the Fishes. Look at that sucker. Look at that shell. That thing is huge. What's this? Can you imagine fishing and catching that? That would not be good. So this is prehistoric fish, and you can push a button and one will light up. These are all the bottom feeders down here. That's a top feeder. pretty cool. You can see all of them now. And then here's the other dinosaurs. Look at that. It's older brother up there. Jurassic period. Small ponies. This small little lab that they have teaching for kids, I'm sure, about different rocks and fossils. This is pretty neat over here too. How to look for fossils. Step 1, look at the right place. 2, be legal. Don't do it on BLM land for sure. They know what you're looking for. Definitely record where you got it when you find one. Take notes and get digging. Sample, sample, sample. You want to take a picture of these, or you want to pause and read that? It's pretty cool. There's the other one. So these are all the tools that you need. Got a hammer with a pick on the end of it, a shovel, trowel. Definitely want to have a compass so you don't get lost. And you want to have something to put all your little pieces in. Look at that. This is a foot bone from a saber-tooth tiger. Pretty cool.
Yeah, see, this is how they find all the...
And this is, let's see, the tooth of a southern mammoth. That's a big old tooth. And then this one over here is a lower jaw. Neat, huh? This one is a lower jaw of the ground sloth. Those were big. Here. This one is a lower jaw of an American mastodon. That's a part of a jaw, one side, I guess. Look at the teeth on that. Oh, tusk? Maybe. Yeah, tusk.
They have to.
That's pretty cool. And then this is a lower jaw of an ancient bison. Skull of an ancient horse. And a lower jaw of a tarpa. Looks like a pig. Shows everything up here. Doesn't show much, does it? But we got a little viewpoint to look down. Here's the upstairs with a couple more steps. Mountains and faults, lakes and caves. Barstow Formation, Rainbow Basin, Amboy Crater. We know where that is. San Andreas Fault area, which is kind of north of us, running right on the north of San Bernardino. Cajon Pass. So they have this little observation deck here. You can look out. That's the house over here that we saw. Look how pretty that thing is. That is really super pretty. I don't know whose house it is, but they do weddings and stuff, it said. So that's always nice.
Mount Baldy.
Yeah, so Mount Baldy is right straight over there, which I knew it was. Cajon Pass is right there. So it's closer to here than you thought, and I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Breaking ground faults. You're standing between two very active faults. One is the San Gornio Mountains and the Anderson Peak. The other one is Mount Baldy. And in between is the San Andreas fault line. And yep, that's where we live. If it happens, this is all gone, I'm sure. So on the outside, they've got a train over there too that we saw when we came in. We'll go check that out in a little bit. Let's go look up. This is all about plate tectonics. The engine that moves consistently, constantly, it says actually. At the same time, erosion works to wear down the mountains and shift the way they are. This is the fault line. This is pretty much where we are here, and it's just going to go right through it. So yeah. Mountain barriers, rain shadow effects. So this side of the mountain, when it comes off the Pacific Ocean, obviously gets wetter. This is cool. You get up over those mountains, the first ridge, you go into the valleys here. This gets hot as hell. And yeah, you don't get any rain. If these mountains were here, everything would be wet all the way across. This is actual recent activities, I guess, over the last 1,000 years, right up in here someplace. It's pretty neat that they show all this. This is crystals. That's quartz. This is I can't even say the word. Sedimentary rocks, which is basically the seafloor. Sand piled, compressed from the sea bottom, or on the sea bottom. Marble, rocks, quartz, sandstone. This one over here is more quartz. This quartz is really pretty. We get this all over the area here. So this is neat. Stuck in the mud. So these creatures got stuck in the mud at one time when the earth was actually thawing back out from the freeze. They got stuck underneath the ground. And people found them now. So when you go out in the desert looking for things, you never know what's underneath the ground. You don't know what was here before, millions of years ago. Pretty cool. History, guys. This is ancient history. I highly recommend kids, parents bring your kids, grandma and grandpa bring your kids, your grandkids, and check this all out, whole family. This is pretty neat. It's not like the big museums in LA, but hey, people say it works and it looks good.
You can turn the table
Yeah.
and it puts them on the bigger on the screen. So
Cool.
you can adjust the camera.
Can we get it all the way zoomed in more? Keep going, hit it. Follow focus. Is there two of them? Yes, there is. So that's crystals growing on
Bandonite.
that little rock right there. You can see it, Vandonite it's called. So that's what that is. And then if we turn, how do we turn them? Okay, and we turn it to that one. The top one's gonna zoom in, and this one's gonna focus. Let's back up just a little bit. It's gonna back up for me. Well, that's pretty neat. Look at that.
Hematite and root.
Okay.
It's from Brazil.
Let's get the green one. Right there. Ooh, look at that one. So that's the green one right there. You can't see because of the light. That's that one.
That is
Emerald?
FITZ'S from
Okay.
Colombia.
Okay. Turn the third page. Ooh, look at that one. How do we get it to where it's centered? So that's as centered as that one gets. That's pretty. Turn
That's
to the next
from
one.
the red cloud line in Arizona.
And then that's the last one.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that one. That's so pretty. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. We had a really good time here at the San Bernardino County Museum. We're going to go home and grill something out and have a few cold ones and check out what's ever on TV and maybe watch a movie later. Because it's her day off and that's what we do. No, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the computer and start editing videos. That's what I'm going to do. She knows that.
Yeah.
But anyways guys, this has been the San Bernardino County Museum. You guys got to come out here and check it out. It is right off I-10 in San Bernardino County. You can look it up. It's $8 for seniors to get in. What was it for you?
$10.
$10. So it's $2 off if you're old like me. And come on and check it out. And hey, you can always watch all our videos on our website, which is MSFITZ'SAdventures. Just check that out. You can also see the vlog and all the pictures and everything else. You can also donate to our channel if you'd like to, because it costs us a lot of money to go to these museums and do a lot of these things. So we're here every Sunday at 6 o'clock in the morning at MSFITZ'SAdventures. You can always write us at MSFITZ'Sadventures@gmail.com, and you can always check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And watch our videos, guys. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
everybody.
Have a good one.